What's up, everybody? This is Jay Ray. I'm out here today next to my 2000 Jeep Wrangler TJ, and I was going to talk to you a little bit today about an issue that I'm having, and you might be having as well. If you've upgraded to LED tail lights or blinkers, you might be having this issue. That's called hyperflash. Now, if you've got the hyperflash issue going on, there's a couple ways to solve that issue, and I'm going to show them to you right here coming up. That hyperflash issue can be caused by lack of resistance in your circuit. You'll notice it a lot on older vehicles. When a light bulb goes out, you'll have your blinker light on your dash will flash real fast. That's because it's missing the resistance that it's looking for in that circuit. So there's a couple ways to solve it. I'm going to show them to you right here. Okay, so right here I've got two ways to solve the hyperflash issue. The first one is to add resistors into the circuit, and then the second way to do it is just change your relay out, your flasher relay. This one is an EP26. It's made for LEDs, and it's also made for these Jeep Wranglers from 97 model to 2000. So if you've got a newer model Jeep or older model Jeep, you have to have a different model number of relay if you want to use this. But this is the one that works for 97 to 2000 model Jeep Wranglers. But first, let's talk about these resistors. These resistors, they're pretty large. You know, you can see that's about as big as my finger right there, and you have to find a place to put these. Now, one thing I don't like about these resistors is that it says in the instructions that you have to remove the paint where you're going to mount them. That way they can transfer the heat to the metal body of the vehicle. For these, you have to cut into the wiring. You have to add these in series to the circuit that you've got there, and then you have to remove paint from your body and bolt these onto your body. So I don't really like that option. First of all, I don't want to cut into my wiring harness. Second of all, I don't want to remove paint from my body to bolt these in place. And then, you know, they're just unsightly. I really don't like the way they look. So to do away with all this and just to make life a lot simpler, I just prefer this relay. So on this Jeep Wrangler here, this relay goes inside under the dash, and the best way to get to it is to unbolt this panel here, and then there's another panel behind that you'll have to unbolt. Or if you're a contortionist, you can get up underneath the dash there, and you can find the relay and go ahead and change it out. I've already unbolted the old relay in there because I've tried a couple different relays from Napa and O'Reilly's, but it turns out they did not have one that was made for working with LEDs. So I ended up having to order this one off of Amazon. It's pretty cheap. I think it's less than 15 bucks. So I'm going to go ahead and get that installed now, and we'll see if it works. Alright, it looks like the relay worked. We got a normal flash pattern on this light here, so it's doing pretty good. That's my favorite way to install it. The only thing you got to do is remove a relay and replace it with the new one. That keeps everything on the wiring harness just like it was from the factory. You don't have to do any splicing or anything like that. Just go ahead and pull the old relay and put the new one in its place. So hopefully this video helped you out and showed you an easy way to solve hyperflash if you're experiencing it on your vehicle. I ask you to stay with me for my next video to be released. I've got this package from K Suspension here, and we're going to be installing these injectors, and we'll be giving you a review of before and after. And these are the 12-hole injectors that we'll be installing on this TJ. So stay tuned and watch for my next video coming out. I'm Jay Ray. This is my Jeep TJ. I'd like to thank you for watching Jay Ray and the Jeep. And if you haven't already, I ask you to like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss out on future content being released on my channel.